Well, good evening and welcome to the Beavers Civic Center. We're a little bit behind tonight. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals, here for the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament semifinal number 2. It is the Valkyries taking on the Lady Beavers of Dillion, Beaverhead County High School here. And we're running just about, probably about 45 minutes behind because of earlier games, and I'll catch you up on all that, what's going on, what's happening. But more importantly, it's the semifinal action as the Valkyries get ready to take on the Dillion Beavers. And, hey, pregame is brought to you by Averill's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly sponsored Bigfork Athletics since 1945. And along with my partner here on the pregame, the athletic director, Matt Porvovecchio, joining me here. How are you, Matt?
I'm doing great, James. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, no worries. Well, the Valkyries last night, if you didn't know it, they looked really good. A dominant first half, up by 40 at halftime, 46-40 or 46-6, and able to win that one going away 69-17. A lot of the subs was played. I don't think any starters even played in the fourth quarter. And how did everybody else get here? So we won that game against Corvallis, and Dillion 52-31 winners over Columbia Falls. So it is Dillion and Bigfork. Hey, semifinal action just happened before here. It was Frenchtown 57-43 over Browning. So Frenchtown's punched its ticket for the championship, which we expected to happen, right? The number 1 seed out of that side, out of the Southwest. And then the winner of this ball game will take on them tomorrow at 8:15 in the championship. Right. Hey, you win this game, Frenchtown's already in state, right? Because they take Florida State out of the West.
That's right.
So for Browning, they lose. They go take on Sioux Falls, who beat Corvallis 61-29 today, and a loser out at 1:30. They'll play at 10:30 tomorrow right here at the Butte Civic Center in loser out action. Hey, the loser of this ball game will take on Ronan. Ronan beat Hamilton 51-36 at noon in loser out action tomorrow at the Maroon Activity Center at 10:30 in the morning. So the Valkyries really look really good, in that ball game. They a little bit different team that taken on in Dillion today, so it'll be a little more of a challenge. But I was talking to Coach. I says, if you guys play that way,
they're tough.
Yeah, real bounce scoring. Ava David leading the way. Braden was at double digits. Kenny Wade had 10. Peyton Gunlock. I mean, a lot of kids got in there and scored. Hey, Lily Sophia scored her first points on Varsity of the Year. 2 points yesterday, just a freshman, so that was really good to see. So, talk about good action. Keegan Campbell's in there. Peyton Benson. Campbell even scored in that ball game. I was waiting for Benson to score. Hey, Haley Scherer had 6 points, and she played really well.
Nice job.
Her presence.
The post.
And she's they're gonna need that presence against.
These are great. This is a lot of good minutes for these kids when they get into the state tournament. Just good exposure, good experience, especially since they're playing here.
They're going to come right back here. Talking about that, we talk about shooting and the advantage playing divisionals here in Butte. They're going to come right back here in 2 weeks for the state tournament, and they'll have seen this. Unlike the East, where divisionals is not here. And I think the West will have an advantage of already playing here on this court and in this environment. So what do you think, Matt? I mean, the girls looked good yesterday.
They're holding par for the course, man. They're just so solid. They're so solid.
I talked to let you know I saw the Corvallis team sitting over there, and I went up and talked to them about that, and they were really hospitable, really nice. Had a lot of great things to say. He says a couple of his girls said, you know what, teams are really good, and there's some teams, and I won't mention them. They said are cocky or arrogant. He says Bigfork is humble. And how they play, and they play the right way with great sportsmanship. Take your hats off. That's to the coaching staff and the environment at Bigfork High School. I've heard that both for the boys and the girls, and that's just amazing that our girls are so, they're so good, but they're humble. So respectable and humble, kind of like you and I, right?
It's
Well, I try to be, and be nice and say thanks. I know. Yeah, but we do, both you and I, especially you, with being the athletic director, do a lot.
You put it up with me and me putting up with you. We should. That's
yeah.
Butte Central should have given us some of those Saint costumes you're wearing.
Well, yeah, we'll take a look at the boys' side. I'll give you that, the action, what happens on that. Obviously, this morning, heard the Vikings are out and done, so I'll give you the other rundown on the boys later. But we're going to focus right here on the Valkyries, and, they keep shooting like they do and playing like they do. It's going to be interesting the first 4 or 5 minutes of this ball game to see how it goes that first quarter, what happens, what team comes out strong. They played Dillion earlier. They beat them by double digits in the tip-off, and they were missing.
Dillion was missing
Kylie Conan, who sprained her ankle in that first game of that tip-off tournament. I remember down there, so she didn't play, but Bigfork played well in that ball game down there. Well, I was looking for Jamie if she's going to come join me.
Jamie was around here somewhere.
Yeah, I'll get her back down here, hopefully for the game, like she joined me yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you go. I'm going to take a timeout, come back with the starting lineups as we get ready to tip it off between Dillion and Bigfork in a semifinal. Hey,
good luck.
The team that wins this ball game, punches their ticket to the championship game and their ticket to state here in 2 weeks in Butte, Montana. Well, thanks, Matt, for joining me
have fun.
again.
Good luck,
and
James.
You have a great night cheering on the team. And
you got it, buddy.
And we'll talk to you later. Okay.
Bye.
All right, Matt Pravecchia, the athletic director for Bigfork High School, always so gracious to come and talk with me on pregame. I'm going to hopefully get Jamie Grundy to help broadcast me. I'll be back after this timeout. I'll get you the starting lineups here from Butte, Montana, Butte Civic Center, the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament underway, semifinal number 2 between Bigfork and Dillion. Hey, welcome back to pregame here. And pregame brought to you by I said Flathead Lake Lodge. Hey, starting lineups brought to you by SJW Land Surveying, providing all your services you may need for comes to land surveying. Over in Highway 35, Bigfork, Montana, 5991. Across from Harvest Foods, S.J. Willis, 406-8171. Or S. Willis, SJWLandsurveying.com. Well, here we go. My partner, she came back for another night. Going to make me look good. The one and only Jamie Grendy, former coach for the Bigfork Valkyries. Hey, semifinal action, and hey, you're looking good. So,
James, I am really nervous right now.
Don't be nervous. I'll take care of things. You just help me out and fill things in. We got to get to the starting lineups. First of all, for Dillion, they'll start a 5'11" junior, number 10, Kenley Graham, at 5'8", a senior, number 11, Sydney Peterson. Kylie Cohn, who didn't play in the game for a sprained ankle in the tip-off tournament, at 6 foot even, a junior, number 12. And then 5'8", senior, number 22, Haley Fitzgerald. 5'7", senior, number 23, Lilia Stenerson, for head coach Josh Keller. Assisted by Paige Paffhausen and Brittany Ferris and Taylor Martello and Darcy Walker. For, well, the Valkyries, the starting lineup pretty much the whole year except when Ava was out. So you got Ava Davey at 5'8", a junior captain, and number 20, Afton Lambrick at 5'8", senior, and the captain, 6 foot even, junior, number 21, Braden Gunlock. The point guard for Bigfork at 5'9", only a sophomore, a captain, number 23, Peyton Gunlock, and then finally in the middle of 5'9", senior, number 24, Callie Gambala, for head coach Courtney Gunlock, assisted by Brandon Couture, Isaac Martell, and Paula Sullivan. That's your starting lineups, brought to you by SJW Land Surveying. So, Jamie, talk about, hey, good night last night for the Valkyries. They looked really, really good, especially got out fast in that first half.
They looked great. Yes, I think they're ready to go maybe for some better competition tonight. This will be a great matchup for them. They got some size. Dillion does, and I don't know if you know this, but the Fitzgerald, number
22
from Dillion, I think she's actually going to be playing for Carroll.
Oh, really?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of these kids, these different places are going to be playing in Montana. I know Braden's got a lot of offers. She hasn't decided where she's going to go as well. So,
I'm really excited for this game. I have yet to see anybody come remotely close to Bigfork. I think this could be a great game.
Yeah, I do. I think it'll be a little bit different than that first game, but both teams have gotten better. Bigfork is a lot better. A lot of kids, coming out the bench. Key is Kenny Wade. Don't have Chloe Norad. I mean, she got hurt in that Browning game. She's done for the year. But looking forward to Bigfork and how they get out. About this first 4 minutes. You talk as coaches, what do you talk about? Playing 4-minute spurts, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to find out real quick if Dillion's going to be able to run with Bigfork.
And I don't,
As we know, they need to get back fast. Get back in the paint quickly, or Bigfork will get a 10-0 run on them right away.
I think the key is that pressure defense. They trap Dillion and get steals and make easy baskets. It's going to be a good night for the Valkyries if they play the way they can play, especially like they did yesterday.
Right.
But like you said, better competition today in Dillion.
Well, we're going to see if they can run with them.
Yeah, that's the key. And our girls, they love to run. A lot of them are soccer players, and they run nonstop. They made it all the way to the semifinals, and Courtney really runs them. So we were talking about senior night, something about the suicides, not having to do that stuff again. The kids were just really, really excited about that. Hey, no more do that. But I think one of the key things, too, is how Haley Shera comes in with her size, matching up with some of these posts, and she can play defensively and rebound against them as well.
I hope that Afton is ready to play. I think, didn't she come out early yesterday?
Yeah, but they kind of just precautionary. They didn't need her in the second half, so
that was smart.
That was very smart. Hey, Dillion in their blue uniforms, a little white and kind of copper trim and white lettering. and Bigfork in their whites with their blue, powder blue, little black trim on there. And the Valkyries going to head right to left on your dial. Dillion left to right. We're about ready to tip it off here. Tip off brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods. It is Gunlock. Braden going up against Conan here. And we're ready to go. Semi-final action. Here it is. Get punch your ticket to not only the state or the championship, but also to state here in 2 weeks in Butte. Josh Nelson tossing it up. Bigfork wins the toss. Back to Peyton. Quickly up over to Ava Davy. Davy going to feed out Gambala. Gambala looking back door. Gives it back to Davy. Davy up. Under gets blocked. But right there is Gambala.
Nice. Nice put back. There you go.
Yeah, that's
way to start off. Gambala.
That's her key.
Awesome.
So Callie Gambala scores early right away. Over number 23, that's Stenerson. Stenerson will get it out to Peterson. Back to Stenerson over on the left side. Underneath, going to get it to Conan. Conan going to try to go against Gambala. Braden knocks it away. Davy picks it up. And a steal for Bigfork early. Ava Davy, top of the key, looking to drive. She's going to go left hand off the glass. She's going to get fouled to go to the free throw line. And a nice drive there by Ava Davy, seeing that lane open. Yeah, that's the first team foul on Dillion. And the first on Kylie Conan. And Davy goes to the line to shoot two.
Let's go back to Callie Gambala. She's going to have to really be strong and physical in there. She's got some decent size that she's going to have to defend. Nice
steal by Braden Gunlock. Braden puts it up, misses it. Rebound by Dillion at Conan. Braden going to run her up the court, put the defense on, and cuts her off. Good way to get back, Braden Gunlock. Henderson out to Conan. Conan on the right side, going to trap her there. And Braden, it causes that illegal dribble. Here's that pressure again we talk about by the Valkyries. And I talk about Braden's size. 6 feet with 6 feet wingspan. Yeah. So Peyton will get it in. 2-0 here. 7:02 to go here in the first quarter. The Valkyries lead on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Ava Davy running the point. She's going to get up to Gambala at the free throw line. Back to Davy. Davy looking to drive in. Back to Gambala. Gambala going to drive, kick it out. Ava Davy, 3-point for the left side.
Sweet.
Good.
Nice work.
Nice give and go back and forth between her and Gambala.
Looks like Peyton's getting face guarded. I don't know if you noticed that. Braden possibly too. So.
Yeah, well, they can't shut them all down. That's where it's key. 3-point shot of the way by Dillion. Missed there by 23. Fitzgerald rebounded by Bigfork. Quickly out is Ava Davies. She's got Peyton underneath. Nice pass. The old bounce pass. Dillion, that's the time. We talked about the first four, didn't we, Coach?
Yep.
And we're about 6 minutes in, right? No, 8-minute quarters. Gosh. I'm thinking, so we're a couple minutes in already. It's 7-0 Bigfork on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. A 30-second timeout taken by Dillion. So that was key to getting Gambala started early. She didn't have to score much yesterday, you know.
Right. I do have to say it's a good thing that this Bigfork team is in good shape because they are those 5 players, the first 5, they're going to see a lot of playing time.
Yeah, but you got Kenny Wade coming off the bench. She can fill in as well. Shara can come in and spell Afton Lambrick. I think the key, though, is Kenny comes in, instant scoring. She can shoot it from 3.
But
anyway.
10 points yesterday.
Yeah. So after the timeout, 7-0 Bigfork leads on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Here was 6:20 to go in the first quarter. And Peterson will bring it up. Give it over to Graham. Over to Fitzgerald. Or check that. That's Stenerson. Shot on the way by Graham. Misses off the backboard. It'll be Bigfork basketball off of Dillion. That was Graham on that shot. Hit the backboard. Didn't even draw iron.
No.
Peyton Gunlock. She's getting fronted there by Peterson. They don't want her to get loose, so that's why Ava's handling the basketball.
Braden down here on the corner. She's being face guarded too.
Ava David gets it out underneath. Oh,
nice.
Perfect pass. Callie got to finish Afton Lambert with a nice pass. Graham quickly up for Dillion. She gets cut off. Scores the bucket. No bucket. And that's a good call.
That's a great call.
That's actually a great call because she was set underneath Afton. That was Afton, right? Set and took the charge, or what we call a player control foul.
Right.
So no bucket, and that's a personal on number 10, Kenley Graham. That's the second team foul on Dillion with 5:40 to go.
So James, tell me, have Peyton and Braden ever been face guarded like they're being face guarded tonight?
No.
Ever. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Look at that. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul in there. Well, they want to try to cut him off. You got to set the screen for him. Davy. So that means Davies on the floater short off of Afton Lambrecht. Yeah, they're going to try to shut down the Gunlock girls.
Yep.
I don't know they're going to do it for 4 quarters. They're going to be tired. They're going to run out of fouls, I think.
Yeah.
That's my opinion, Coach.
Yeah.
Give it over to Fitzgerald, number 14 in the ball game. Robbins underneath. And also 24's Tash. They'll give it up to Graham. Graham looking. Nearly taken away there by Braden Gunlock. 3-point from the left side. Misses everything. It'll be off Bigfork. It'll remain Dillion basketball. It draws no iron. That's kind of tough as a rebounder when that doesn't hit anything and you're trying to jump up there. And number 12, Conan, comes back in. She'll check in for Fitzgerald. And Dillion basketball. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it in. Conan over her head. Guarded by Braden Gunlock. And they kick it over to Tash. Tash top of the key to Peterson. Peterson over to Graham. Graham left side, get a drive. Kick it over. 3-point shot. No, fakes it. And Graham in the corner. Shot clock violation. Great defense.
Great defense.
Yeah, I don't think Dillion realized there was only 15 seconds left on that shot clock. So a turnover. They get it into Davy. Peterson just face guarding Peyton Gunlock.
This is going to get real physical, James.
Oh, yes, it is. Well, you know, Peyton. Braden's got one thing. Gets the ball inside. Braden finds
nice pass.
Callie Kumbala. That's the key, right?
Yes.
You face guard them. Somebody else is going to beat you.
That's exactly
we got to take advantage of that.
Great shot. Great pass.
Braden is smart and unselfish that way.
Yes.
Davies makes a steal. Feeds Peyton Gunlock. Peyton's going to go in. Scores the bucket.
There you go.
And Dillon's going to have to call a timeout. 4:07 to go. We talked about it. There's the first 4. We're up 11-0 here on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. It'll take a full timeout, and we'll be back here from the Butte Civic Center and the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament after this timeout. All right, welcome back to the Butte Civic Center Western Day Divisional Basketball Tournament. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes of Owls, along with my partner, Jamie Grendy, for day number 2. Thanks for joining me, Jamie. That was a lot of fun yesterday. 11-0 here, 4:07 to go here in the first quarter. On your Gunlock Construction scoreboard, the Valkyries lead. Into Peterson. Peterson will give it over to Robbins. Out to Tash. Tash guarded by Peyton Gunlock. Out. Graham, 3-point shot on the way, looks short, and rebounded there by Braden. Braden grabbing it, getting hacked by Dillion. And a strong rebound there by Braden.
Way to be tough. Yeah, she's got to be ready to get those elbows out.
Yeah, that personal's
they are
on.
Collapsing on her. Oh, my.
Yeah, Robbins with the first personal, third team foul. In to Braden Gunlock. Braden's going to bring it up the court. Give it over to Davy. Davy looking, crossover underneath, finds Braden. Shot on the way. Good. Oh, nice.
She stays so composed after all that pressure.
She's calm. That's why she's a
she's
a D1 prospect,
absolutely.
You know, with being so tall. 13-0. Davy knocks it away.
Steal.
Right into Lambrecht's hand. Gambala will give it up to Braden Gunlock. Gunlock guarding by Robbins. We'll give it up to Peyton. Peyton guarded by Peterson. Cross the timeline for Bigfork. He's going to go to the left side. Peyton crossover. Up.
Nice
going to
shot.
shoot it. Drains it. Oh, from about 10 feet. And then she gets fouled. Nice.
They're unstoppable.
Yeah, they'll you get to stop them down here. We're going to use the dribble on you, cross over, and have the capability to pull up. So
They
the
are
second one,
weapons.
yeah, second one on Robbins, 4-team foul. Peyton Gunlock will go to the line to shoot the end one as the bucket is good. And the Valkyries out 15-0 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Shot up is good by Peyton. That's completing the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Peterson will kick it out. Back in the lineup is Stennerson. He's going to get over to Fitzgerald. Back to Stennerson. Stennerson left side. Pressure defense. Afton Lambrecht went for the steal. Shot up by Dillion. Missed. Gambala right there with a huge rebound. Gives it up to Braden.
Game.
Yeah, and we need that from her, to be honest.
Yep.
Kenny Wade in the ball game for Bigfork. We get over to Peyton. Peyton left side looking. Screen set by Braden. Peyton going to go top of the key. In the corner, Afton Lambeck, three-point on the way. Oh, too strong, and Braden's going to get called for a reach on the rebound. She tries to get in position. I'll tell you that's something about her. She really goes after that. Never assumes anything's going in. And good, a dynamite rebounder.
She's got a great nose for the ball, doesn't she?
You can't teach that. You got to have to. You want that, right? Peterson over to Fitzgerald. Nearly stolen away by Wade. In the corner, Peterson, three-point shot of the way. Too strong, right in the hands of Afton Lambrecht. He doesn't draw anything. Quickly up. Peyton Gunlock, right side. Peyton looking, drives underneath, finds Gambala. Gambala, reverse layup, almost makes it. And Conan quickly up the court for Dillion. She about loses it. Center sent underneath. Peterson blocked by Braden Gunlock. A beautiful block by the 6-foot junior. Out. In the corner, Kenny Wade looking. Nice save by Braden. Over to Peyton. Peyton left side. Three-point, long
right
three-point.
Look
good on the way. After gets the rebound. Kenny Wade, too strong off the iron on the backside.
Bigfork might need to get
1:34 to go. Graham quickly up, looking. Over the corner. And Fitzgerald drives back to Graham. Graham looking. Going to get out to Fitzgerald. Long three by Fitzgerald's going to be good from the left side. So Dillion finally gets on the scoreboard with a 3 and 1:15 to go here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. It's 16-3 Valkyries. Over to Peyton Gunlock. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Going to slow it down just a little bit. Braden thought about the three, pulls it up. Under, out to Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade blocked. Goes and tries to get a rebound quickly up. Peyton's going to be right there. Blocking it. Wade grabs the rebound as the shot is missed by Fitzgerald. Great hustle by Peyton to get back and cause her to miss that basket. So Peyton, they're going to hold for one. Shot clock. No. It's 38 seconds, 22 on the shot clock. Kenny Wade in the corner. Callie Gambala. Oh, too strong.
Oh.
And that's not a smart foul there by Afton Lambrecht, 90 feet from the bucket on the rebound. She's going to call for her first personal second team foul on Bigfork. 31.7 to go. Shot clock off. 16-3. Valkyries lead on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard into Peterson. Peterson across the timeline. We'll give it over to Stennerson. Stennerson back to Peterson. They're going to hold for one. Ava's going to get called for the reach. She has what's called the 2-foul reach. Then she has to stop trying to steal it. But she's so quick with her hands, so she usually takes advantage of that. She gets two, she's got to stop.
Yep.
I know that rule from Peterson. Will give it over to Stennerson. Stennerson, top of the key, guarded by Wade. Davey going to guard Peterson. Out, they're pulling it out. 11 seconds to go on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Graham. Peterson looking to drive. Over to Graham, long three, gets partially blocked there.
Oh.
Conan gets up, shot. They're going to whistle a foul by the far side official.
That was a foul,
Yeah, and Conan will go to the line to shoot two as the first quarter comes to an end, but we're not over. We'll stay right here And we'll find out what happens with the free throws.
I think that may have been Peyton shooting. Yep. Whoa. Okay, who's that foul on?
It's on Kenny Wade, number 12 for Bigfork. 4th team foul. Up a .3 on the clock. And 2 shots for 23, Leela Stennerson. That wasn't Conan that got fouled. It was Stennerson, I think, on the rebound got fouled. First shot up, rolls around on the rim and falls. Jack and Donna Gannier along with Chris listening back in Bigfork. Go Vals. And she'll get one more. .3 to go here in the first quarter. And second shot on the way by Stennerson. The lefty misses it. Rebounding, knocked out of bounds. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. 16-4 on your JD Detailing scoreboard after 1. So the Valkyries got out good. Yep. They scored 20 yesterday, right?
I feel like it's closer than that.
Yeah, you know what?
There's a lot of intensity out there. Both teams are working hard. They're playing hard. I think by the fourth quarter, they're going to be exhausted.
Yeah, I don't know if Dillion can keep that up, pressurizing those two girls. Our girls are in great shape. Hey, we'll take a timeout, come back with the second quarter, the rest of the first half here from Butte, Montana. Butte, America, Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. Welcome back to Butte Civic Center. It's quarter number 2 in the semifinal action. Valkyries up 16-4. Dillion with the basketball to start the second quarter here from Butte, America, if you will. Into Peterson, guarded by Davy. Davy going to put pressure on her. Usually, nearly travels. Stennerson over on the left side for Dillion. Outside Conan. Long three, looks short. And it is. Braden Gunlock grabs it. Surprised they didn't whistle for a foul there. Braden with a strong rebound. Over to Peyton. They're going to figure it out. Peyton's going to give it to Davy. Davy looking. Gambala. Free throw line. Gambala looking to drive. Kicks it out to
nice
Braden Gunlock. Underneath. Callie's got to finish that. That was a nice give and go.
Right there. Yeah.
Beautiful give and go and adjustment there by Braden and Callie. A second personal on Graham, and first team foul here in the second, and 24. Callie Gambala at the line to shoot 2 for Bigfork. First shot up is good. That's a good sign when you make your free throws, right, Coach?
What's that?
That's a good sign when you make your free throws, right, Coach? They're free shots, right?
Yep.
And Gambala will get one more.
And what a pretty shot she's got.
Misses it. And Dillion comes up with the rebound. Graham will grab it. 17-4 on your SJW Land Serving scoreboard. Peterson out near half court. So give it over to Graham. Over to Stennerson. Back to Fitzgerald. Stennerson, top of the key. Looking to drive over. We'll give it up to Fitzgerald. Looked like she about carried that ball there, didn't she, Coach? Stennerson guarded by Kenny Wade. Peterson, Braden Peyton Gunlock. As Peterson goes down and grabbed that ball, put the pressure on and made her throw it away. Like you're saying, nice defense, huh? Well, Davy with the basketball. Top of the key. Yeah, she did. Yes, that's a good call. Ava off to the races as she tries to take that handoff.
I'm still kind of waiting to see what 22 has.
Fitzgerald? I haven't seen anything yet. Peterson, obviously the point guard for Dillion. Gets under Graham. Graham looking to drive quickly off the glass. Yeah, quickly drives in. I'll give it up to Peyton Gunlock. You see the little pressure defense. Dillon's backing off a little bit over to Davy on the left side. Davy looking to drive up under. Underneath, back to Davy. Davy going to shoot it off the glass, misses it. Underneath, Braden Gunlock steals it, goes in, fouled hard there by Kylie Conan, and Braden will go to the line to shoot 2.
Again, she's got the nose.
Well, yeah, Bigfork really crashing the boards. Well, I'd be interested to see what the rebounds are at half because they're really after it. Braden Gunlock, first shot up. This one's good. She'll get one more. That's a second personal on Conan. They got 2 in foul trouble with 2 here in the first half. Does Dillion and 2 of their starters. And Braden will get one more. This one looks good as well. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And a substitution. Afton Lambrecht will come back in for Kenny Wade. So the starters back in for Bigfork, and I think Coach Gunlock is looking to play those starters a lot in the first half, get them out to comfortable. And Peterson will give it over to Robbins back in the ball game for Dillion. Over to Graham. Graham looking and back behind. Davey trying to steal it. Graham throws it off the glass. Callie Gambala with the rebound. Quickly up to Braden Gunlock. Braden Gunlock going to feed Afton Lambrecht. Lambrecht kicks it out. 3-point shot. Peyton Gunlock from the NBA or the college 3. Peyton drains that one. And a nice shot. She's got a really nice shot, too, along with Braden. Underneath. Knocked away. Afton Lambrecht comes up the loose ball.
Afton just had an assist, a rebound. There you go.
Yeah.
Keep it up, gal.
Well, she's not the big-time scorer, but she's really key in her size and pressure rebounding for Bigfork. Davey looking over. Afton Lambrecht, right side, out to Davey. Davey looking to drive, kicks it out. Braden Gunlock going to go up in the corner. Callie Gambala a little bit strong, but Afton right there gets the rebound. Ava Davey from the right side. 3-point shot on the way and is good. 25-6, 5 minutes to go here till halftime. The Valkyries up on your Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. Fitzgerald trapped over there. Give it over to Graham. Graham looking to drive on Gambala. Puts it off. She has a nice move there. Misses it. And Lambrecht gets the rebound. She'll give it up to Peyton Gunlock.
Dillion is sucking air right now, James.
Yeah. Well, our girls are running them to death. And
we got 3 subs.
Dillon's going to get called for a hold on Braden as Braden's trying to go out and set that screen for Peyton. That's a third personal on 14, Josie Robbins. And Dillion will substitute number 20, Abby Lemelin, in the ball
that's
game.
what happens when you get tired. You do fouls.
You reach instead of.
That was not a smart. So now she's got 3. Yeah.
Peyton into Ava Davey. Braden setting the screen out to Peyton. Peyton looking to drive. Peyton driving right side. In the corner. Underneath.
Nice pass.
To Gambala with the left hand. Well, the Gunlocks might not have the points, but going to have the assist. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Nearly stolen away. Number 13 in the ball game, Creighton. On the way, Creighton with the basketball. Kicks it over. A long 3 on the way. Good by Stenerson. She's made 2 of those for Dillion to keep him in the ball game from 3-point range. Peyton across, 4:02 to go. It's 27-9, Bigfork leading. Over to Braden, back to Peyton. Peyton's going to shoot the 3. Gets it to drop.
Yeah.
Bounces up, hits the backboard and drops. That's called the shooter's touch for Peyton Gunlock. Quickly over to Graham. Graham guarded by Braden Gunlock. Braden blocks it. Davey grabs it on the shot attempt by number 20, Lemelin. And Davey going to get over Braden Gunlock. Long 3 from Braden. Just off the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 24. That's Tash in the ball game for Dillion. Graham. Yeah, like you said, they're sucking air. Dillion is here. The girls have really run them. Oh, they got Graham. You see what she did? Tell them what she did on that screen. She's setting that screen. She threw that elbow out on Bigfork, and she got team control foul on number 10. But guess what? That's the third personal on Kenley Graham here in the first half. Timeout taken, a full timeout with 3:19 to go. The Valkyries up 30-9 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. I need a timeout. You need a timeout. We'll take a timeout here from the Butte Civic Center. Hey, welcome back to the Butte Civic Center Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. Valkyries up 30-9 here with 3:17 to go. And into Davey. Davey's going to give it over to Afton Lambrecht on the sideline. Lambrecht back out to Peyton Gunlock. Over to Davey. Davey in the corner finds Gambala back out to Peyton. Peyton thought about the three. Over to Davey. Davey drive it in. Peyton, three-point shot from the right side. Another one by Peyton Gunlock. That's her third already here in the first half.
They are putting on a shooting clinic tonight.
Yeah, Peterson with the basketball. Throws it. Braden's going to get called like a cornerback or a safety. She's trying to intercept that one, and she's going to call for the personal. I believe that might be her second. And coach going to have to take her out. First team foul. Yeah, Stennerson will get it into to Peterson. Over to Stennerson. Got to keep Stennerson from shooting that three. Behind. Cross court, Fitzgerald guarded by Afton Lambrecht. Pressure defense put on by Peyton Gunlock. Throws almost away Stennerson. Over. I didn't quite catch what that was. What happened there? Called something on the bench. Into Peterson. Peterson across the timeline. They get over to Fitzgerald. Back to Peterson. Peterson top of the key. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Not sure if they know Conan in the basketball game. Going to get trapped there by Lambrecht and up and under. Nice feed underneath. Gambala out of position as Tash scores for Dillion. Peyton Gunlock. 2:10 to go. Ava Davey quickly kicks it out.
That's her
Braden
spot
Gunlock.
Right
Too strong off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Conan. Conan quickly up. Cut off by Davey. Nice defense. Davey's going to jump on the ground. Gives it up to Callie Gambala. Callie Gambala looking to go in with the left hand. And I wasn't sure if they were going to knock it out of bounds. This guy, back official, called the foul. So Gambala will go to the line to shoot two. That's the first on number 23, Lilia Stennerson. But a smart drive there by Callie to take it in strong. Yep. Good things happen. Yep. First shot is off the back of the rim, no good. Kenny Wade will come into the ballgame for Bigfork. And she's going to come in for Braden Gunlock, who has the two. I think this is a smart move by Coach. Take her out so she can pick up that third. And she's available, pretty much in the second half. Right, Coach?
Yep.
Second shot by Gambala is good. 34-11 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Peterson with 1:47 to go here in the first half. And Stennerson kicks it out. Farrell back to long three-point on the way. Good there by Fitzgerald finally.
Yep.
You were asking where she is, and
there
she hits a three right there.
Yep.
In the corner, Kenny Wade from the right side. Misses it. And Peterson will run it down. Peyton Gunlock back looking. And nice defense by Peyton. Not
smart.
Picking up the foul. Trying to stop her. She can pick up the charge. Makes her miss the basket, does Peterson. 1:12 to go. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Back out to Ava Davey. Left side. Davey going to drive it in. Take it up. And the foul, that means there's 5 team fouls against Dillion, so that means Davey's going to be shooting two. That's the first personal, number 11, Sydney Peterson. And at the line for Bigfork, number 15, Ava Jo Davey for the Valkyries to shoot two. Shot up, a little bit strong off the back of the rim. She needs to put a little more arc on the, Coach?
It's a little flat.
Yeah, a little strong. She might be getting a little bit tired. She's played pretty much the whole first half. Second shot up, misses it. Callie tried to battle for it. Dillion loses it. Picked up by Graham. She brings it across the timeline. Graham has 3 personals. I'm surprised she's in the ball game. Over. Long three on the way by Dillion. Misses it. Conan gets the rebound, puts it up, misses it.
We're not
battling underneath. You see Afton put her feet? Afton puts her feet on there to try to cause a jump ball. That's using all of your, what do they call it, phalanges or your extremities to try to get that jump ball. Dillion basketball with the arrow. Afton right there knocks it away. It'll remain Dillion basketball. 48.8 to go. Valkyries up by 20, 34-14 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And Stenerson will get it into Peterson. Peterson back to Stenerson over on the left side. Underneath, Graham. Graham looking. Pressure defense put on Bigfork. Nice move by Graham. Gets it to roll in.
So how tall is she? What do they have her down as?
Graham they have as 5'11". I think she's taller than that. Stolen away by Fitzgerald from Davey. Oh, right there. Nice defense by Peyton. Gets back.
Oh.
Peterson puts it up. Gets fouled by Gambala. Again, Peyton did a nice job, causing her to miss the basket without fouling. But Bigfork couldn't get the rebound as Dillion followed the shot. Peterson right there. Peterson will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Beavers. 19.3 to go, 34-17. Valkyries doubling them up here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And Peterson with one more. Second shot is good. Afton Lambrick will get it into Peyton Gunlock. Davey across the timeline for Bigfork. He's got Kenny Wade. 3-point shot left side. Wade is good. I knew it. She wide open. She drains the 3 for Bigfork. And a big shot there by Kenny Wade for the Valkyries. Long 3 on the way at the buzzer.
Wow.
No good.
Great half.
Well,
Great half.
They had 46 yesterday. They got 37 today. Gave a little bit more up. We knew Dillion was a better team. 18. So 37-18 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Here at halftime, the Valkyries lead by 19 over the Dillion Lady Beavers here from the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament in Butte, Montana. Hey, we'll take a timeout, come back with your halftime stats, and be back here from Butte, America. Well, welcome back to the Butte Civic Center. The Valkyries cheerleaders and cheer studs at halftime cheering here. And we'll let them finish up. Jamie Grady, a really good half for Bigfork. And I know you're looking at the stats. We'll take a look at those in just a moment. Good job by the Bigfork cheerleaders and cheer studs. Always, I think, the best in the state of Montana. They just do a fantastic job and have over the years. Hey, run down. Give me the stats. What's going on?
Wow.
It's 37-18.
I can say there's one positive thing that Dillion can take away from the first half is they did hold Braden to 4 points.
Yeah, but...
However, sister kicked in with 16 points.
Well, she had... You know where she gets most? She had 3 threes in the first half. Yep. She was 3 for 4 from three-point range. Braden was 0 for 2. I thought Braden made one. And
Peyton's actually 6 for 7.
Yeah, overall. 3 for 4 from three-point range. That's key. Total rebounds 16, 15, so nothing really big stands out there. Turnovers
2.
12-2. Again,
2 turnovers
by Bigfork. They know how to take care of the basketball. And then, they cause the 12 against Dillion, and they took advantage of that.
That is really pretty spectacular, if you ask me. 2 turnovers and a half.
And Callie, she's got 6 points. I thought she had more than that. Kenny Wade with a big 3. Braden with only 4. She'll get Davey with 8 points. They're just playing really well and finding the open player. So overall, looking at Dillion at 6 for 22, they're shooting about 27%, 3 of 10, 30% for three-point range, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. For Bigfork, we're shooting about 45%, 13 for 29, so got up 29 shots, 6 of 12, 50% from three-point range. That's pretty good, Coach.
Oh yeah.
And then 5-11 from the free throw line, 46%. They can do better than that, and they usually do. 16-4 after the first quarter, and then they put up 16 in the first, 21 in the second. Yesterday it was 20 in the first, 26 in the second, so they're pretty close right there. They held Dillion to 4 in the first.
Yeah.
That pressure defense. And
looks like their
rebounding
is pretty much even.
Yep. So the key is, they really took last field goal with 31 seconds for Dillion, with 0 seconds left for Bigfork. Largest lead, none for Dillion, and Valkyries were up by 24, they said, in the second. Yeah, I believe. Was it 24? Yeah, because they're up by 19 now. Yeah, but by 24. So a good first half. Halftime brought to you by Hanson Excavating. Demolition, site prep, excavating, and grading in business for 30 years. Fred Hanson, 837-1051 or hansonexcavating.com. Well, should I bring on one of the Vikings seniors and interview him at halftime?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
They finished up today, so you might want to hear from Brianna Murphy. Says phalanges, yep. Huge Gary Allen fan. Thank you, James, Dave, and Teresa Hildebrand. Yeah, they're playing well. Here, I'm going to turn the headset over, and we'll talk to these seniors here. I got Wyatt Johnson. I got Cole Kanopik. Your season ended, for you guys.
There's another microphone over there. You want me to get it for Wyatt?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
This is not. It's got to be hooked into the board.
Okay.
We'll teach you about that thing later, right? You know how to play basketball. I know how to broadcast, right?
Yeah.
So talk about your season. I know it's sad to be over, but you guys really battled to close out the season.
Yeah, obviously losing Eli
huge.
Didn't, we talked a little bit about that. That definitely didn't help, but it's just I'm kind of speechless because this senior class was the class to supposedly win state, and we all believed that, but we didn't come out like we should have.
Well,
against Butte.
I would say losing Eli, but also you guys had some tough games early that you played that really I think helped you, and you were playing really well down the stretch, but losing a key part, another senior for that was key. To your season. So great season.
Yeah.
But what I'll say about you, following you guys all year, even though you finished 9-11 on the season, I think you're a much better team than that. And a jump from B to A was a huge difference as well.
For sure.
Every night you got to bring it because these games are tough, and we can see here at the Western A.
Yeah.
Oh, let's put on Wyatt because I don't have much time. I got about 3 minutes. We're going to get back to the ball game. Thanks, Cole Kanopik. Wyatt Johnson, hey, your senior season, you're done. Good job. I think you're the best I've ever seen at drawing charges.
Thank you.
Yeah, you really get in there. You get in position and play great defense and get the charges. Talk about your senior season and being done.
It was really exciting when we started out. I think we had a lot of potential moving up into Class A, and I think we really showed something that we can move up and we can play with these guys. Every game was close until the very final minutes, and it was a good season. I wish we could have extended it.
Well, I'll tell you that last week, that double overtime against Browning, we don't lose Eli in that game. I think we win that game. Then you guys go to Ronan and win that exciting one. And then Whitefish, that Saturday was just absolutely an unbelievable environment. So great atmosphere.
Yeah, it was fun to win our senior night.
And win on senior night. That's always good for you. So good job. Congratulations on that as well. Do I need to talk to Jack real quick? Hey, Jack, you want to talk for about 30 seconds or so before I get ready?
Get on there.
So I got Jack Jensen, another senior for Bigfork. Talk about your season. Hey, great. It was fun watching, calling your games, either at home and on the road when I got to. So it was always fun because you always played hard. Your teammates, you never gave up, ever, to the final whistle.
Yeah, I don't know. We just kind of like to play hard, have a lot of pride in our intensity, and just always never giving up and always just giving it our all.
Well, so you're going to be able to now cheer on the Valkyries, who look pretty good in the first half. Talk about them up by 19, 37-18. They really put it on after yesterday's game. You know, they were up by 40 at half and really ran away. And today playing really solid against Dillion.
Yeah, they're a really good team. They're fun to watch. Just kind of always aggressive and scoring and just running up and down the court. They're a good team.
Okay, Jack, thank you. Thank you to Wyatt, Cole, and Jack. I got to get back to the broadcast, get the second half of this game, get the girls into the championship game tomorrow night. Thank you to the seniors here. Thank you, Cole Kadopik. Let's get that back to Jamie Grandy, someone who knows what she's doing here on the broadcast. All right. Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate it, Wyatt. Well, second half, same starters for Bigfork, and they'll get the basketball to start up by 19 here. I got to take care of this a little bit later. Hey, the winner will take on Frenchtown, the championship, also punch their ticket to state.
Yep.
So Peyton Gunlock, Ava Davey, Braden Gunlock, Afton Lambrecht, Callie Gambala in. I'll get the Beavers starting lineup here. Peyton will give it over to Braden. In the corner, Callie Gambala out to Braden. Braden looking, reaching in. Braden's going to get over to Peyton. Peyton thought about underneath.
Nice pass.
Afton Lambrecht. Nice pass. You're
Great
right.
look.
Great look underneath. They thought Peyton was going to shoot that three. She fires it underneath to Afton. She misses the layup, but she gets 2 free throws.
Yep.
So a nice job. Fouls on the third personal on number 12, Kylie Conan. So Dillion in a little bit of foul trouble. That's their first team foul here in the third. And the Valkyries up by 20, 38-18, 7:46 to go here in the third. Second shot by Lambrecht is good. 39-18 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Gets it underneath. Throws it up, does Dillion. Didn't have really a good look there by Fitzgerald. Kind of throws it off the glass, hoping it would go in, and misses. Remain Dillion basketball. In Conan will get it over to Graham, along with Stenerson, Fitzgerald, and Peterson in the ball game. Personal will be called on Bigfork. That's the first personal on Peyton. First team foul. Well, Peyton's only got one. That's unusual. because not because she fouls, but she's very aggressive at making steals and stuff. Quickly out, gets it out to Stenerson. Stenerson top of the key, guarded by Braden Gunlock. Over to Graham. Graham going to look to drive off the glass. Nice shot by Graham. Peyton Gunlock, pressure defense put on by Dillion. Over to Davey, back to Peyton. Peyton looking, back to Davey, left side. Davey looking underneath. Over to Peyton. Peyton going to pull it out. Davey on the left side, left wing. Braden Gunlock, Peyton Gunlock. Peyton thought about the three, looks underneath. Finds Ava Davey over on the left wing to Braden. Braden looking to drive in, going to pull up, jumper, free throw line, misses it. But Lambrecht right there. Three on the way by Peyton. And right there, who gets the rebound?
Braden Gunlock.
Yep, and puts it back in. A nose for the ball, as you said, Coach. And Graham loses it on the strong pass by Peterson out of bounds. It'll be turned over to Bigfork. 6:43 to go, 41-20 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard here in the third quarter. This is semifinal number 2. The other winner, Frenchtown, already in the championship tomorrow night at 8:15. Peyton will give it over to Braden. Braden top of the key. Looking to drive. Braden's going to come in, kicks it out. Afton Lambrecht, baseline jumper, just a little bit short, and knocked out of bounds as Braden was right there putting pressure on Stenerson.
You know, she's really smart. She'll kick it off to the corner, waiting for them to shoot it, so she's there to get the rebound if they miss.
And then she gets good position to get the rebound. Out to Peyton. Peyton thought about the three from the right side, so you're going to drive it over. Peyton over to Braden. Back out to Davey. Davey over to Peyton. Peyton thought about the three in the corner. Ashton Lambrecht underneath. Callie Gambala. Gambala up off the glass. Rolls around, misses it. Tipped out by Dillion. Davey tries to run it down. It'll be picked up by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking to drive. Puts it off the glass. Gets it to drop for Dillion. In to Peyton, to Davey. Back to Braden. Over to Davey. Those girls work so well together. Callie Gambala. Gambala give it out to Davey. Davey looking underneath. Gives it to Gambala. Gambala in the corner to Braden. Braden right side. Going to bring it out. Gives it up to Davey. Back to Braden. Braden's going to take it in the middle. Pull up. No. Kicks it out. Afton Lambrecht jumper out of the way. It's good. Afton Lambrecht just inside the three-point line and drains that for two. Well, if you got her scoring as well, that's huge. So underneath, Graham trying to right into Peyton Gunlock, and a held ball. It'll remain Dillion basketball. But Peyton was right there as Graham tried to do that spin move.
She's got some quick hands. You better know what you're going to do with the ball when you get it, if Peyton Gunlock's around.
That's definitely for sure. 5:19 to go, 43-22. Bigfork up over Dillion here on your SJW Land scoreboard. Graham looking to drive up. She's going to get fouled by Gambala on the drive. Graham's pretty strong in there at 5'11". I think she's actually, I would say she's taller than that. Well, maybe 5'11". I put her up against Braden and see. Maybe it's the shoes. I don't know. She'll go to the line. She'll shoot two on the second personal by Afton Lambrecht. Second team foul on Bigfork here in the third. 5:16 to go. 43-22 on your SJW Land serving scoreboard. Second shot misses as well. Rebounded there by Braden. And she's going to be in double digits rebounding. We'll have to check that on her stats, what she had in the first half. Peyton over the left side, around her back. Going to drive by. Up, going to shoot the floater off the glass. Misses it. Braden right there with the rebound. Say it, Coach. Say it. Come on.
She's got the nose.
Nearly stolen away from Graham by Braden. Graham up. Not.
Nice job, Peyton. Great defensive move.
Yeah, Graham stepping up underneath. Peyton from behind knocks it out of bounds. Wade will come back in for Bigfork. For Dillion, they get number 13, Creighton, and 14, Robbins back in the ballgame for the Dillion Beavers, who are down by 23 here with 4:50 to go in the third quarter. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Graham, they'll get it out to Creighton. Creighton guarded by Davey underneath. Peterson, jumper, up, misses it. Rebounded there by 24, Tash, I believe. And Davey going to get fouled. And a nice gesture there by Tash for Dillion, going up and helping up Ava Davis. Great sportsmanship there. That's good to see. Second personal on number 11, Peterson. Into Peyton Gunlock. Peyton, crossover. Look at her. And then a whistle for a foul. Peyton so quick. I think early on she just getting in the flow of the game. Now she's got her handles down.
She is confident. She is not easy to guard.
No, she's feisty. It's very good ball player. Good ball handler. Ava Davey looking over, going to find Gambala. Gambala looking underneath. Got Wade in the corner. Wade looking back out to Davey. Davey top of the key. Going to look underneath. Looking to kick it to Wade. Davey with a spin move. Kicks it out. Callie Gambala top of the key. Three on the way from Peyton. In and out. No good. Rebounded there by Graham for Dillion. Braden putting pressure on her. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Graham looking. Spin move. Going to drive in. Graham
coast to
up
coast
off the glass.
That's
a nice spin move there by Graham. She did a good move underneath. Braden backing off a little so she doesn't pick up the charge. Davey looking to drive. Kicks it over to Wade. Wade will bring it out to the top of the key for Bigfork. A legal dribble. Yes, she did.
It got caught on her leg.
Well, she was looking to pass to Peyton and wasn't ready, I think. Timeout taken. And I believe it's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Hey, 3:41 to go here in the third. 45-24. The Valkyries up on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Let me take care of some business right here with Northwestern Energy. Hey, Montana high school sports are electrifying, but Northwestern Energy doesn't want you to be. Be careful with overhead power lines. Always assume a down power line is dangerous. Don't take chances with your safety. Call Northwestern Energy. Their workers are trained to handle electricity safely. Northwestern Energy, we care about your safety. That takes care of things on Northwestern Energy. My business is done. Oh, 45-24. It'll be Bigfork. Or check that Dillion basketball. Here after the timeout. A little pressure defense can come out and meet and make it hard. Peterson with the basketball for Bigfork. Man-to-man defense by Bigfork underneath. They get a feed. Graham, I believe. Peterson, three-point shot. Looks short from here. It is. Callie Gambala jumping up. Dillion will grab it up. Putting it up off the glass. Callie Gambala right there underneath. 13. Creighton gives it over to Robbins. Robbins underneath to Graham. Graham looking to drive. Going to kick it out to Robbins. Robbins over baseline. Peterson spin move. Looked like she traveled. Right there is Peyton. Nice job by Peyton Gunlock. Peyton quickly up. Pulls up for a three. Oh! Could have been a 4-point play. It looked online just short, but she'll get 3 free throws.
Tell you what, Peyton has settled in. She is confident.
She's dialed in.
She is dialed in tonight.
And she's just a sophomore.
Gosh.
So the fourth personal on number 11, Peterson. So she's been putting that pressure on Peyton. Now she got 4 fouls here in the third. 14 fouls on Dillion. Peyton another one. Rolls around off the rim, no good. She'll get one more. Afton Lambrecht will come back in for Callie Gambala. In for the Beavers is Conan along with Fitzgerald and Stenerson with 3:01 to go here in the third. Valkyries up by 22, 46-24. Make that 23 as Peyton gets the second, makes 2 of 3 from the line. Creighton will give it over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald in the corner to Conan. Pressure defense put on by Bigfork. Conan just driving to the lane.
Oh.
Out of control.
I don't know about that one.
Well, I don't either. She looked like she was just diving in and falling down already and throws it up. They call a foul on Bigfork. That's the second one on Peyton Gunlock. Third team foul. And Peyton, the captain, is asking the official about that one. Going to the line will shoot 2 for Dillion. First one off the front of the rim, no good. She'll get one more with 2:46 to go. 47-24 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Second shot on the way is good. Into Peyton from Braden. Dillion looking to trap. Peyton quickly up, gets it to Ava Davey. They got a 3-on-2. Ava going to kick it out. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound there's Kenny Wade. Grabbing the rebound, fighting with Stenerud. And Graham comes up with it. Ava Davey makes a steal. Davey smart, going to pull it out.
They're so composed. They play so composed, don't they?
Yeah, they'll take it when they have the break. They're going to take it. When they don't, they'll just pull it out and set it up. That's good coaching and good. Kenny Wade for 3 off the rim, no good. Braden fighting for it. I believe it's Stenerson with the rebound for Dillion across the timeline. And they are looking a little bit gassed is Dillion. Off the glass, no good. Peyton grabs it off of Lambrecht. It's Peyton Gunlock. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Peyton Gunlock, top of the key for Bigfork. Going to pull things out. 25 seconds on the shot clock. 1:45 to go. Over to Braden. Braden looking. Gives it over to Davey. Davey, 3-point shot of the way. You can tell that one was slightly off. Conan grabs the rebound off the rim. No good. Conan quickly up. Looking. Oh, Davey's going to step in front and steal that one away. Knocked away by Dillion.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Peyton's going to get called for the block as she's going down. Is Fitzgerald. That's the third personal on Peyton, and she'll go out, take a little bit of a break.
I think that's the first time she's been out of the game.
Yeah, I think so too. And Gambala's back in. Underneath, try to feed it. Braden Gunlock right there. Knocked away by Braden right to Gambala. Quickly up, Ava Davey. Pressure put on by Dillion. 1:15 to go. She's going to get over to Braden Gunlock. Underneath, Callie Gambala looking. Going to feed it back to Braden. Braden over to Davey. Davey underneath. Cross court Gambala. Too hard. And Creighton will pick it up. Blocked by Braden Gunlock. And then she gets fouled. I think that's what she had in the first half for blocks.
That's her third block right there. She had 2 at half.
Yeah, that's her third or fourth.
Block.
I thought she's had 2 in the second half.
Oh, you might be right.
Well, we'll see the final stats, but a good job.
And now she gets to go to the line.
Yes, she does, or she usually makes them. Good free throw shooter. That's the first personal on 22, Fitzgerald. 15 foul, 1 minute to go. And Braden Gunlock at the line, 47-25 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. She makes it nothing but the bottom of that, as we say, tingling the twine. And Braden will get one more. Conan goes out for Dillion here. Hey, Haley Shera making an appearance, going to come in the ball game. Off the rim, no good. And after Lambert tries to knock away, Graham comes up with it for Dillion. Across the timeline, under a minute to go here in the third. Give it over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald driving on Davey. Fitzgerald driving in, throws it up, misses it. Braden Gunlock right there, grabs the rebound on the floor. They're going to call a foul on the rebound by the official. Yeah, Braden had position. She had to come from behind to scrape it away.
She had 3 people on her.
And Braden will go back to the free throw line. So 43.6 to go. It's 48-25. Gunlock, Braden, that is, at the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Valkyries here in the third. First shot up, good. Rolls it around the rim and drops it. Stenderson will come in for Graham. Graham's got to be tired. She's been played most of the ball game for Dillion, and she's done a really good job. What did she have in the first half point-wise? Second one by Gunlock is good. Haley Shera will come in and give Braden Gunlock a little bit of a breather heading into the fourth. 50-25. They're doubling them up by 25 now here with 40 seconds to go here in the third. Wade going to guard Stenderson. Kicks it out over to Robbins. Robbins top of the key. Kicks it over to Creighton. Creighton looking to drive. Kicks it Fitzgerald. Long 3 by Fitzgerald. In and out. Rebound run down there by Ashton Lambrick. Nice job by Lambrick. They'll give it up to Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade going to have to do the ball handling. Kicks it underneath. And turnover. Wade
it back.
Grabs it quickly under Ashton Lambrick. Wide open. Misses the layup. But right there is Wade. Picked up by Dillion. And Gambala, little pinball action back and forth. Gambala just grab it, give it out to Wade. Wade going to pull it back and settle down as the clock runs out. That reminded me of Elton John, little pinball wizard there action. So after 3 complete, the punch your ticket to the champions to take Frenchtown on. The Valkyries with a big lead, 50-25. 8 minutes to go here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Hey, I need a breath. You need a breath of that back four. And we'll be back after this timeout. Shayna, listening. Thanks, James and Teresa. Can anyone slow down the Vows? I think the only people that can slow down the Vows are the Vows themselves, to be honest with you. So we're back after this timeout from Butte Civic Center here in Butte, America, the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. All right, we're back. Jamie doing the Bigfork cheer. 3-point shot. Another one by Peyton Gunlock from the left side. And good for three by Peyton Gunlock. I didn't get up and get into that timeout right as fast. 3-point shot of the way by Fitzgerald is good from the left side. So trading threes already, those two here in the fourth quarter. 7:25 to go, 53-28 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Braden Gunlock baseline looking, gets it out. Ava Davey driving, Peyton Gunlock going to drive in, and a blocking foul is going to be called. And if that's on Graham, I believe that is her fifth by Kenley Graham, who's had a nice ball game for Dillion. And Graham, just a junior.
They're going to need her.
Yeah. That's her fifth.
Wow.
First team foul at the line, shooting two is Peyton Gunlock. Smart move by Peyton to take it in there and drive it and pick up the blocking foul. Shot by Peyton is good. She'll get one more with 7:12 to go here in the ball game. Second shot on the way, nothing but the bottom of the net for Bigfork. So the Gunlock girls, Kenny Wade, Afton Lambrecht, and Kelly Gambala in the ball game for Bigfork. Kicks it out, 3-point shot by Fitzgerald again. Rimming no good. Bouncing around. And they're going to call on a rebound. I believe a foul on Bigfork. We'll see who that one's on. It's on Lambrecht. That's her third. First team foul here in the fourth. Out to Conan. Conan, top of the key. Looking to drive on Gambala. Nice left hand by Conan. Nice drive, huh, Coach?
That was a great drive.
And Peyton bringing it across the timeline for the Valkyries. Like you said, I think Peyton's really got in the groove. She's not afraid of anything. Over to Braden. Braden, Gunlock, reaching by Stenson.
Great pull up.
Braden will come up. Afton Lambrecht runs down it, gets it out to Wade. Wade looking. Braden Gunlock passes up on a three. Peyton looking out, comes back. Follow away three, no good off the rim. No, rebounded by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald quickly up to Conan, knocked away. Nice interception there by Peyton as she gets back around her back, and she'll bring it across the timeline and slow things down for Bigfork. 6:10 to go.
Having a great time out there tonight.
I think she is. The pressure really stepped up for that. In the corner, Braden Gunlock, three off the rim, no good. Peyton will get the rebound for Bigfork and pull it out and run some more clock. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 5:54 to go in the ball game. Peyton underneath. Nice. Great feed to Afton Lambrecht for two.
That'd be fun to play with those Gunlock girls.
Well, yeah, they're really smart and can really pass the basketball. They're going to take the shots when they need to. Couldn't see that. Braden gets the rebound. He's getting over to Peyton. I think Fitzgerald missed that, Peterson missed that on the drive for Dillion. 5:25 to go, 57-30. The Valkyries lead. Over to Gambala, out to Braden Gunlock. 3-point shot by Braden. Off the rim, no good. She's a little off today on her threes. And Fitzgerald across the timeline. Over in the corner. Peterson going to pull up for a jumper. In and out. Rebounded there by Conan. Throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebounded there by Braden. I believe Braden's probably going to get a double-double or at least double digits in rebounds. I'm not sure scoring-wise. A timeout. A full timeout taken by the Valkyries here with 4:56 to go, 57-30 on your Flathead Lake Loud scoreboard. Let's take a timeout. I need a breather. back in Dillion. Braden will inbound to Peyton Gunlock here with under 5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Peyton going to look to drive. Top of the key. Oh, she thought about the three, Coach, right there for just a minute. She's going to try to run some clock. Running that weave. Ava in the corner. Peyton pulls it back out. There's 14 seconds on the shot clock. Gambala over to Braden. Braden looking. Going to drive it over. Oh, nice move. Crossover gets blocked, but Gambala's right there. Scrappy Braden gets on the ground. And shot clock violation on Bigfork. That was a nice move by Braden.
It was.
Just got a block there underneath. 4:25 to go, 57-30. Winner takes on Frenchtown. The loser will take on Ronan at 10:30 tomorrow morning, and loser out action. In the corner, Robbins. Peterson, long three, looks too long, and Braden with another rebound for the Valkyries. Quickly up, Peyton Gunlock up the right side. She'll pull it out and run some clock, Coach, which is pretty smart.
Yeah.
Peyton crossing over. She is having fun. Davy back out to Gambala. Over to Peyton. Peyton on the left side. Gunlock feeds it under Gambala. Gambala free throw line. Going to give it to Braden. Braden going to look.
Nice give and go.
And
dang, that's two blocks
Conan
on her. Number 12. Who's number 12? Let's see.
Conan.
And how
Kylie
tall
Conan.
is she?
She's 6 feet.
6 feet. Junior.
Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Stenerson comes back in. You got 24, Tash, number 20, Lemelin. So I think he sees the writing on the wall, putting some of his subs as the Dillion coach. Peyton Gunlock. Looking, going to go over to Braden. Braden thought about the three, going to drive in. Callie Gambala, top of the key, drains it. And I think that was a two.
She's having a great game.
Yeah, she's had to really step up, and they found her, and she's hit some shots today. Over, Stenerson, tipped by Ava Davy. Over to Robin. Stenerson nearly knocked away by Peyton on the floor. And a foul is going to be called on Bigfork. That's on number 20, Apton Lambrick. That's her fourth, second team foul on Bigfork. And Haley Shera will come in the ballgame for the Valkyries here with 3:19 to go. Quickly gets it in. Robbins, long three on the way off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Ava Davy. Davy looking, going to pull it out. Over to Braden Gunlock. Braden Gunlock right side, going to hold it up and run some clock out to Davy. Going to get over to Peyton. Peyton over to Davy. Davy left side. 14 seconds on the shot clock. And out to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton will give it over to Davy. Davy looking. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Davy trying to go in. A held ball. It'll be Dillion basketball with the arrow. Number 3, Keegan Campbell checking in for Bigfork. And back in, number 12, is Kenny Wade for the Valkyries, as Lambrick and Braden Gunlock will, I think that's it. They're done for the day.
Yep.
Get some rest before
Get ready for tomorrow.
Got a long time till tomorrow night.
Yep.
Stenerson, long three by Stenerson into Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade, Peyton Gunlock. Guarded by Robbins, around her back. Peyton just can handle the basketball. Look at her. It's like the Harlem Globetrotters. Harlem Globetrotters out there. Marcus Haynes.
Gosh, it's quite impressive.
Wade looking to drive, or make that. Ava Davy will drive. She's going to get fouled, but it's only the second team foul on Dillion. 2:13 to go, and Ava Davy will inbound for the Valkyries. 59-33, 2:13 to go on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Out to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton going to run the clock. Got 30 seconds of the shot clock. Kicks it over. Keegan Campbell on the way.
That's her heart.
For two by Campbell from the left side. We'll give it up to 20, Lemelin. Quickly out. Stenerson, long three. That one's going to be short. Rebounded there by Peyton Gunlock. And Dillion will get whistled for the fouls. They reach in. Peyton, strong rebound for Bigfork there. 31, Shannon Martin in for Dillion. David Davey will go out. Number 11, Peyton Benson in for the Valkyries here with 1:49 to go. Into Wade. Wade quickly up. Going to give it up. Oh, through the wickets of Peyton Gunlock. She threw a bounce pass. She was expecting a chest pass. And Peyton's going to Kenny. Use your brain. Points to her head. Be smart. Be smart. Well, the lead like this, you're pretty safe with 1:43 to go. In the corner, Tash nearly stole away by Benson. Gets it out to Creighton. Creighton over in the corner to Robbins. Robbins right side underneath, knocked away by Shara underneath. Kenny Wade will tie it up with Tash. Arrow points towards Bigfork. 1:31 to go here. 61-33 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. And number 5, Lily Sophia will check in for Kenny Wade for the Valkyries. I think Peyton's still in the ball game to ball handle.
Oh, yeah.
Think. You know, got to get it in. Gets it into Peyton. So you go one.
So go right
just
through
clear,
all of them.
Just clear. Around the back. Peyton got a lot. Crossover. Nice move by Peyton. She's going to bring it to the front court. Finds over to Campbell. Campbell looking. Oh, right to Robbins. Trying to get it to Peyton. Here. Tash is going to drive in. And Shara's going to get called for the blocking foul, I guess. Looked like Tash put it pretty strong. Bucket is good by Sage Tash. 1:08 to go. Yeah, first personal on Haley Shara, third team foul. And Tash at the line. Shoot the N1, makes it. 61-36 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Peyton Gunlock with the basketball.
Oops.
Underneath. She travels, number 20, Lemelin. Good pressure defense.
Right now, you just don't want anybody to get hurt.
Exactly.
This point of the game.
Peyton.
I think Peyton wants to out of the game right now.
She does. She got grabbed. Good job.
Yep.
The official on this side is as Peyton tried to get through, they grabbed her. That's only the fourth personal, so no free throws. First personal foul on Abby Lemelin for Dillion. Into Keegan Campbell. Knocked away by Dillion. Remain Bigfork basketball. And I think
Peyton wants out.
Peyton wants out. She's like, tap.
Somebody else do this.
Mom said no.
Somebody else do the dirty
You're the
work.
ball handler, man. You're the ball handler. Peyton will bring it across the timeline for Bigfork. Shara will set a screen. You're not going to get through Shara at 6'1".
No.
So nice screen by her. Peyton. Tash reaching out. Peyton will take it over on the left side, looking to drive in. Knocked away by Dillion. 40.6 to go, 15 on the shot clock. And
I don't think
Dillion
Courtney's
clearing their
listening
bench.
to Peyton. This is kind of funny to watch.
Izzy Regan. And I think she's coming out now.
There.
Kenny Wade comes in for Peyton Gunlock. Had a great ball game today.
Great
for Bigfork. She's tired. All the starters sitting over there taking a break. In to Kenny Wade. Wade looking. Kicks it out. Keegan Campbell thought about the three. Pulls up. Jumper. Misses it. Rebounded there by Regan. Quickly up. It's Creighton. Creighton over. On the way. 3-point shot on the way. Nice job by Shara to tap it out. Oh, she taps it out to number 20 on the miss by Lemelin. Lemelin will give it over. Gets the ball back over to Martin. Drive there by Sampson. Kicks it out to Lemelin. Guarded by Kenny Wade. Shot clock is off underneath. Right there, Haley Shara will give it up to Kenny Wade. Run out the clock. The clock runs out here. And the slipper fits as Bigfork wins this one 61-36. And they'll play Frenchtown tomorrow night at 8:15 in the championship ball game. For Dillion, they got to take on Ronan tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. So 61-36 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. I'll be back with the conclusion and post game here. Hopefully we'll get a coach and a player or two over here to talk to us. So I'll get you the full game stats and wrap things up here from Butte Civic Center here in Butte, Montana. Well, welcome back to Butte, Montana, Butte, America, the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. As the Valkyries win this one 61-36. Post-game brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods. Marcus, Kelly Balgos, and the gang. For all your grocery needs, including an amazing bakery in Deli, 8111 Highway 35, Bigfork, Montana, 837-5010. So taking a look at the stats, Jamie Grindy. Don't let those newspapers guys distract you, man. We're on the radio here, man. Taking a look overall, Dillion was 13 of 47. Bigfork 13 of 29, 7 of 26 in the second half. 1 of 8 from three-point range, but they moved to 19 and 1 on the season here. Dillion moves to 16 and 4. What's the key? What do you see by key? I see 22 turnovers by Dillion and 9 by Bigfork. Rebounding wise,
impressive.
Rebounding wise, what do we got? 34 to 32, so that's pretty close. Leading the way for point wise, total points. Peyton, 4 3-pointers. She scores 23. Braden gets 11, along with 13 rebounds, so a double-double for Braden. 10 for Gambala. She really stepped up. David Davey had 8. Lambrick 4. 2 by Keegan Campbell. And a 3-point by Kenny Wade. So really stepping up and playing good minutes. 16 in the first. 21 in the second. 13 in the third. 11 in the fourth. So they double digits every quarter for Bigfork. And they really handled that pressure defense put on by Dillion. What do you think, Coach?
Well, hats off for Dillion. That was a great effort. Bigfork, they are legit. Yeah,
leading the way, you have Fitzgerald hit some 3 of 6 in three-point range. Stenerson 2 for 5. 11 for Fitzgerald. 8 for Graham. I thought had some really good moves. 7 for Stenerson. Tash came off the bench with 5. Conan didn't play the first time. She had 3 and 2 by Sydney Peterson. So I thought the Valkyries played really well to win this one. When we talked about first 4 minutes, they came out of the gate firing, didn't they?
They did. Yeah.
And that's what they have to do.
7-0 right out of the gate, and then I think they extended that to,
wasn't it like 15-2 or something, 15-3?
I don't even think that Dillion scored a basket.
Yeah, they finally hit a bucket at some point, did Dillion, but Bigfork came to play, and you know what? I will say here, and I'll hopefully get to talk to Coach here on the post game, is they were really hounding, like you said, the Gunlock girls. Ava Davey, that's why she played the point there. But I'll say this about Braden and Peyton and even Ava, and they found Callie Gambala underneath and Afton Lambrecht. They found, and guess what? Callie played outstanding. She didn't score a lot of points, but she was open underneath. And when the triple teams came against them, and the girls found them. So who you gonna guard against in Bigfork, right? You take away
a lot of weapons, yeah.
And going forward, they look strong. It'll be, I think, a good ball game. I think a lot taken out of Frenchtown against Browning in that ball game. I mean, they were spent. I think the key to beating Frenchtown is shutting down number 5 from 3-point range. She's dangerous, the lefty.
What about that tall?
And the tall one,
which surprised me. She's more of a wing player, more of a threat from the outside. I mean, I think that'll be fun.
She's
a good matchup with Braden.
Yeah, 6'2". And that's what will happen. They know each other. They play against each other. That's Mason for Frenchtown, and I have that right here. That's Mason Quinn. And then you have number 5 is Maddie Kaufman, their big 3-point shot. But you take some of that away, and I think that's a great opportunity for the Valkyries tomorrow night. I think we're.
I just wanted to say a couple more things.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the.
Go ahead.
The final score here and the stat sheet. Peyton Gunlock played 29 minutes, 41 seconds.
Yeah, she played most of it.
She played most of the game, but handled the ball the whole time and only had 2 turnovers the entire game. With all that pressure put on her, that's really quite impressive. With 23 points, 2 assists, shooting 7 for 11.
Oh, yeah, she
5 for 5 from the free throw line.
Yeah, she stepped up really big time
Great
for that.
game.
Brayden was a little bit off on her threes, I would say, but Peyton, she was dialed in. I think she was having fun out there, like you said, really enjoying the ball game and the pressure put on her and taking advantage. She can handle the ball, no doubt, and she's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
So I was gonna see if Courtney was gonna come join us, along with one of the player, but I'm not sure that may or may not happen. I was going to keep it open in case they showed up to get them on the post game. Maybe they're tired, want to get rested. It's after 10 o'clock as we started late. For you, both of you out there listening and tuning in the ball game, thank you. Thanks to my sponsors as well for sponsor allows me to travel here and broadcast these games. And thank you. A big thank you to Jamie Grandy for joining me. You know what that means, man.
Oh no!
You've got to, you got to be here tomorrow.
James,
I've got
this
to
is
have.
kind of scary. There's a lot of pressure.
No, there's no pressure on you. The kids play the game. That's all. We just got to call it right. And if they come out the way I think if they come out and play that way. I don't think Frenchtown can run with them. You saw Dillion get tired. Physically
Dillion
tired.
should be exhausted.
Yeah.
They did play hard. There's just so much you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know they got foul trouble, and what happens, you get tired, you create the stupid fouls, you're out of the game. Losing number 10, that probably hurt them a little bit.
Yeah, when she fouled out, that was huge because she was a good post
Early
present.
on.
I mean, big, tall, and she could drive in there. She played pretty much most of the game. She had 23 minutes. Peterson played 26, 21, about 22 minutes almost for their other starters, and they had some subs. But for Bigfork, if you look at Peyton had 29, almost 30, almost 27 for Braden, almost 27.5 for Afton, 25 for Ava, 25 for Callie, and Kenny played 16 minutes, right? Haley had 3, and Keegan Pang played 2:45. Some of the other ones got in late, but overall, the starters played a lot. But I think they wanted to send a message, and
it's a good thing they're in great
did.
shape. So kudos, hats off to Brandy.
Yeah, really. Talking about the seniors, talk about that senior night. I don't have to run those suicides no more. We're done.
It's paid off.
I think we might have somebody coming to talk to me on the post game. Let me check real quick. I'll be back right. Jamie's going to go check and see if we're going to have somebody talk to us on the post game. If not, Jamie will come back and we'll wrap things up. Jamie's going to run down there and see if Coach Gunlock is going to come talk to me or if she wants to just go get some rest here. So a great win for Bigfork. Now they moved to 19-1 on the season. And I just don't want to take away the opportunity for them to be on the post game if they're going to do it. If not, hey, I got Ava Davey with me. Ava Davey, Valkyrie basketball player. Hey, Ava, talk about your game. I mean, you guys really came out hard, and they took away Peyton and Braden early, but you had to run the point a lot because of that. Mm-hmm. So talk about that. Talk about your mindset when you had to do that. You guys really, really stepped up and came out strong against Dillion.
We've talked about a lot of diamond and twos and whatever, so I just know if Braden and Peyton are getting denied that I have to bring the ball up, so I have a lot more lanes because there's not as much help, so that's always exciting.
Well, you ended up with 8 points, 4 rebounds. I think you had 5 steals. That's usually your thing. And you shot 2 of 3 from 3-point range and 3 of 6 overall. So I thought you guys played really well. I thought you set the stage. We're talking about the first 4 minutes. You guys really set the tone against Dillion. I know you played it before, and that Kylie Conan didn't play in the tip-off tournament. So you guys played really well.
Thank you.
You doing okay?
Yeah.
So you get to go, rest and take a break. Do you know if Coach is coming out too?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
She's kind of busy right now, so we'll see.
Oh no.
I'll tell her.
I mean, if you want, we can bring her out and talk to her. If not, we can wrap things up. But thanks for joining me on the post game. Is always good to see you. You know that. You guys, I thought you played really well. I mean,
Thank you.
Peyton, man.
Peyton played great.
Oh my gosh, she really shot the ball, especially from 3-point range, and she was having fun, wasn't she?
Yeah.
When they were trying to put pressure on, she can really handle the ball really well. Just a sophomore.
Yes.
And a lot of good passes. Callie, talk about Callie. When you guys let's get double triple team, you were finding Callie out underneath a lot.
Callie's been doing a great job finding the open spots and slipping down, so I'm super proud of her.
And then Afton Lambrecht did a good job. Yeah, did you see me over here doing the BIGFORK cheer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I did that yesterday, so I had to do that again today.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know that Courtney's going to come out and talk to me or not. I'm going to wrap things up and let you go, because I know you're not feeling well. Go get some rest, take some medicine, and relax in. We'll see you tomorrow night, 8:15, as you take on Frenchtown. It's payback time, isn't it?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep. Ava, Joe Davey joining me on the post game. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. As always, I'll wrap things up here from the Butte Civic Center, Butte, America, as the Valkyries win this one 61-36. They move into the championship, punch their ticket to the state tournament coming up in 2 weeks, right back here in Butte, Montana. So it's James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and the Vows here from Butte, Montana. Final. Valkyries win this one 61-36. Move to 19-1 on the season. They'll take on Frenchtown tomorrow night at 8:15. So we'll be on the air hopefully about 8 o'clock with pregame, depending on how earlier games go here on Championship Saturday here from Butte, Montana. Final, again, 61-36. Thanks for listening out there and supporting our student athletes. Have a great night wherever you are.